What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Hector T, and today we're starting a new segment on the show called Is It Any Good? Basically, I go around, I find things, or it's just stuff that's given to me from people I know, and we check it out. We look at it ins and outs. It could be anything, and we test it out, fix it up, see if it works good. If it does, maybe I can flip it. If not, and then it's just something that we tested it out to see if it's any good or not. So today I actually have a computer tower that I found. It's an older gateway. I think it was used at school. So we're gonna go ahead and test it out and see if it's any good. All right, so here it is. We have our gateway computer. As you can see here, it was part of the PC replacement program at the school that it was from. So the guy, I guess he worked there. Either that or it was IT. And he was throwing it out, and he just said that there was nothing wrong with it. They were just upgrading the computers. So what we got under the hood here, it's a DVD RW dual layer, which is really cool. We got rewritable DVD, we got a standard DVD, we got floppy. Then we got some ports down here. We've got, there we go. We've got two USB, a microphone, and a headphone jack. It's crazy, I need my flashlight. It's bright light and it's still dark. And then we have an Intel Pentium 4 hyper-threaded processor in here. It's very interesting. And of course it's running Windows XP. So it is older, and it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and actually check out the inside and see what we're really packing with here. Alright, so I lost the screw. I hate those little locking screws. But let's see. Ooh, wow, look at that. That's incredible. Alright, so we got the disk drives are both IDE drives. Obviously, so is the floppy drive. But right away here, we see that the hard drive is a SATA, which isn't bad at all. And then we got more expansions for SATAs. The PSU, I don't know. Yeah, there's no stickers anywhere. Doesn't say what kind of voltage is packing. Probably it's like either 300 or 400 volt. They typically are in these things. But interestingly enough, it has a PCIe power. It's got a 6-pin PCIe. There we go. So it's not too bad. Stick a video card in here because, surprisingly, we have a PCIe slot. It's probably going to be a first gen, but depending on when this computer was made, it could be a second gen. We'd be lucky. Slap a video card in this thing. And of course, it's so old. We got the Pentium 4. We got the fanless heatsink because it creates a suction through the fan in here to draw it out, which was not effective at all. So we got some goodies here too. We got Power DVD 2, applications and drivers. Use the CD to reinstall hardware drivers and selected applications. Cool. So we got some programs here. We got Microsoft Windows XP Pro Edition Backup Media CD. So I guess that's an installed disk. Not bad. Ooh, Nero 6 Suite. Wonder if that's a complete suite. That'd be awesome. I got Nero 11 with the hard drive that I did like a couple years back. Actually, I think it was just last year. But yeah, no, I got Nero 6 now. Yay! I got an older one. And we have a nice long phone cable. Not bad at all. So installed here, we have the PCIe slot. We got two PCI slots with the phone modem in here. Up here we could see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 SATA ports for the hard drives. 2 for the hard drives you could use, and 2 for the optical drives. But of course, just the 1. So let's go ahead and check this out really fast, see what kind of drive we're working with. And I love the tool list design for the bay. Just pull that tab and pull it right out. And this one is an 80 gig. Not bad. Standard for older computers like this. I remember my first computer had 80 gig. So long ago. So let's see what kind of RAM we've got. Just gonna take out the one stick. We've got 2 sticks in here, which will be double of whatever this one is. And we have 5 megabytes. Camera's going crazy. There we go. So we got 5 megabytes. Yeah, DDR2. It's BC2 4200U. 512 megabytes, which means in total we have 1 gig of RAM. Which means if I had the money for it, I could sit there and potentially just throw in 4 gigabytes of RAM. 4 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM, which is not bad at all. If I could just get it in there. I hate these RAM slots. There we go. Cool. So we got 1 gig of DDR2. Hyper-threaded apparently. Pentium 4, so we should be looking at 2 cores here. Or at least 2 threads. Cool. Pretty nifty. I love the free software that came with it too. So that's got me really wondering about the PCIe. Since that's DDR2, that could potentially be a PCIe 2nd generation, which would be incredible. But again, it appears we only have 1 6-pin slot, so it's 450. It's not very powerful, and we only have the 1 6-pin, so we can't really put anything too beefy in it. But I have just the card to throw in there. We're gonna test it out. Obviously I'm gonna test it out without the card, but what I'm gonna do, I got this handy dandy 550 Ti. It's an older card obviously, but it is only 6-pin for the power, so it'll definitely be able to get it in there, no problem. If I can focus it, there we go. See, 6-pin, and it's a PCIe 2. So even if that slot is only a PCIe 1st generation, this card will still work pretty good in there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close it up and get it connected. First, without the video card, we'll do a couple of tests. And then, of course, with the video card. And we'll see how it goes. So let me go ahead and close it up and get it connected, and we'll go from there. Alright, so with the mess of the wires over to the side, let's go ahead and see what happens. Woo! That is loud going through post. This thing hasn't been on in a while. Gateway. And of course, coincidentally, my monitor is a gateway too. But this isn't the gateway that monitor that they were getting rid of. It's actually a smaller panel than the one I have now. Windows XP, yeah, look at that. Wow, the fans have just like, I don't know if you can hear it anymore on the video, but they've pretty much quieted down to nothing. And there it is, the Windows XP chime. Oh man, I haven't heard that in years. Oh, look at that. It is so quiet. All I hear is the hard drive. And my mouse doesn't work. Oh, found new hardware. USB component device. There we go, we got the mouse. Okay. Yeah, close that. Alright. Interface device. Yep, that's the stuff. Alright. So we have Windows XP. What are we working with here? Windows XP Professional version 2002, Service Pack 3. Registered to my PC. Intel Pentium 4, 3.2 gigahertz. Nice. I used to have one of those way back in the day. And 1 gig of RAM. Physical address extension. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Advanced. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and let's check for that hyperthreading. There it is. Look at that. Dual thread. Yeah. That is awesome. So we got a 3.2 gigahertz hyper-threaded processor running 2 threads, 2 logical cores at 3.2 gigahertz. That's amazing. Like, that's unheard of back in the day for things like this. For just a regular Pentium 4 like this, back then running Windows XP, that's some crazy stuff. So I like to see that not that much stuff going on because it's just very basic. So I'm gonna assume that there's really nothing in here. Yeah, all programs. Yeah, there's really nothing in here. Cool. So it's just a base copy of Windows 7. Windows XP, Nero, Cyberlink Power DVD, Intel Audio Studio, Norton Antivirus, Windows PowerShell. Wow, PowerShell. That's professional. Solitaire. Spider Solitaire. Yay! Classic. It's a classic right there. No. Cool. Alright. So let us let's see if we can get a benchmark going. Let me let me go grab my Ethernet cable really fast. I'll be right back. Alright. So we got Ethernet. We got the interwebs. Internet Explorer. Oh, it's doing something besides Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer, let's go. Let's Cinebench. Search for Cinebench. Internet Explorer 7. Wow, that's old. Turn on automatic fishing filter. Yeah, I hate my DNS search. Google.com. Let's just search with Google. Okay. And let's try. That's what we're looking for. Try. What am I looking for here? Actually, that's not what, let's go back. Download Cinebench for Windows. Okay, save file. Alright, cool. While that's going, let's go ahead and grab our Nvidia drivers. Nvidia.com, blah blah blah, drivers, Geforce drivers. Did I ever? I gotta see, I forgot where it'll say it. I can't remember. Like, I really cannot remember where it'll say what version it'll be. Okay, so this is gonna be a 500, not 600M. This is gonna be a 500 series. Windows XP. We'll go XP, and then we'll do a 64-bit just in case. July 14th, 2016. That's old. Alright, so we got Cinebench downloading. I'm gonna download the drivers, and that's gonna take some time because this hardware is slow. So we're gonna go ahead and just fast forward yet again. A lot of fast forwarding with this hardware. Alright, we're back. And that did take painstakingly longer than I had expected it to. But we found out what it is. It's 32-bit of Windows XP. I think the processor is 64-bit, but unfortunately they only installed a 32-bit version of Windows onto the computer. So it's kind of limited, kind of sucks. So we're not able to actually do Cinebench, but I was able to go ahead and download Heaven PC, an older version of PC Mark and 3D Mark. So let's go ahead and kick off the Heaven benchmark. Never mind. MSVCP100. MSVCP100. That's a Visual C++ redistributable. Let me go ahead and grab that really fast. Alright, round 2. It's done. Alright, so API, we're gonna go with maybe DirectX 9. Quality, maybe medium. Multi-monitors off, anti-aliasing, resolution, system resolution. English, custom. What is the system resolution? You know, I haven't even checked that. I've just been using what it's at. It's at 1024 by 768, not bad. It can go all the way to 1440 by 960. The adapter has 128 megabytes. I don't really like that resolution. It's a weird looking resolution on XP for some reason. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Let's run the benchmark. Nope, doesn't run on here. Okay, so we can't run that. Let's try PC Mark. Okay, it's gathering information. Windows Media Encoder 9, I can't get that. Run PC Mark. Running tests. Okay, so this is gonna do the whole entire computer test. It looks like it's doing the hard drive right now. I'm gonna say maybe a physics test here. That's definitely a weird graphics test. Yeah, there comes the lag. Wow, look at the lag. That's interesting. All these weird windows and stuff. Maybe that one's testing out the RAM. Pixel shader. Wow. It's rendered that pretty good for onboard graphics. Am I actually supposed to do something? No, okay. What is it like rendering? I can't really see anything. Oh, Jesus. Scores, results. The hard drive was 7.362 megabits a second. Is that read? I'm guessing XP startup. Physics 3D 65 frames a second. 96 windows a second. 18 FPS. Graphics memory 64 lines. And that's it. Huh. Really? Just because I clicked on something? Close. Let's do, oh, I didn't do any of those. Okay. Alright, let's try this one. This is the 3D Mark test for graphics. This one should be a DirectX 9, hopefully. Hopefully I have DirectX 9 in here. Yeah. Just run it. Yeah, I can't believe I couldn't run Cinebench. Unless I got these stuff. Oh, golly. That is horrible. But, in all honesty, it's to be expected with, onboard graphics. To be honest, if this wasn't a hyper-threaded processor, I don't think this would run at all. So, alright, cool. Benchmark aborted. Cool, so, yeah. So that's the benchmarks pre-video card. So now I'm going to go ahead and install our handy dandy 550 Ti. Actually, I have two of these. I've got an Asus and an EVGA, but we're going to go with the EVGA because it's slightly faster overclocked than the Asus one. Because it is a Ti. Actually, they're both Ti's. I don't know what I'm talking about. The EVGA is slightly faster clocked. So we're going to go ahead and go with that one. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it off to install that. Just click here without installing updates. And I'm going to go ahead and install that video card and get it running. So let me... This is probably the last time I'm going to cut out. I don't want to keep cutting out. So we're gonna pause right here, take a second to install that video card, and then run up these tests again. So I'll be right back with that. Interestingly enough, I actually had to go with the Asus card because I actually had to take off the side panel here to kind of hold it in place, simply because I didn't realize the slot for the PCIe right there actually only had enough space for a single slot profile, low profile card. So as you can see, it's like really crammed in there. But the EVGA one was actually too big. This one I managed to squeeze into the port. So, yeah. So we got that one. And then we just go ahead and get the PCIe power into it. And then we'll be able to go ahead and start it up. Use this the right way. No, it should be this way. Cool. It is a little sketchy. Because it's not, yeah, see, it's not fully locked in. It's in the port. I can feel it when I press it all the way in here. But there's nothing locking it in to completely hold it. Oops, we just lost something. So, yeah. That's crazy, but it'll do. It should do. Now, hopefully, XP does detect it. Let me hold it while I plug in the VGA cable. There we go. I gotta push it back into place. Make sure it's fully in the slot, which it does look like it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and boot it up. Yeah, so basically I had to remove the side piece. Well, let's see, VGA. Still posting. Hard drive's loading. Yeah! Windows XP. Sweet. So you got Windows on. Welcome. Awesome sauce. This thing's going crazy. Yes. Okay, so I noticed there's something in there. Found new hardware for the high definition audio. VGA controller. Alright. So let's go ahead and put in the driver. What's this? Found new hardware. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna need 32-bit. Hopefully with this, I should install DirectX. So that way, we can go ahead and run the Unigen benchmark test. And go ahead and throw the camera on the stand. So that way it's nice and steady for us. Steady. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and run that. Okay, extract it. Alright, now I've got everything all set up. Let's just go ahead and take a double check here. InView Desktop Manager, what is that? Turn on all Nvidia managed features. Click enable. Nvidia managed features. Click setup was enable. Grid line. Virtual desktop. Hotkeys. Windows Manager. User interface. Applications. Effects. Mouse. Tools. Cool. Interesting. Never seen that before. Virtual desktops. Nice. Alright, settings. Oh, the resolution is already set to the maximum. Nice. Advanced. The adapter. Geforce GTX 550 Ti, 1 gig of video memory. Sweet. Alright, so let's try it. Let's see if the drivers had some DirectX stuff for us. Yes, it did. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I don't really know what to expect from this benchmark though. The processor's fast, but is it enough for just the processor and the video card? Because we don't have much RAM. Which is very apparent with how long it's taken to load. There we go. Toggle tessellation. No, there will be no tessellation. Actually, I think it starts off with tessellation. No, I think that's a DirectX 11. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Wow, look at that. Astounding. It needed to load it in. And it is running super hot. Wow, the temperature is super high. It's like 99 degrees Celsius. Incredible. Well, at least the frame rate's over 10. And it's running good enough I can actually hear the audio. Which isn't that bad. Just turn that. But of course those fans, as you can hear, are going nuts. That's crazy. Yeah, no, there's no tessellation enabled whatsoever. Alright, let's go ahead and stop this because it's it sucks. Oh, let's see the dragon really fast. At 11, 12 frames a second maximum. Alright. Let's not blow up this computer yet. Cool. So now let's run a quick 3D Mark test. All the fans are still spinning. Close. Run 3D Mark. I swear, I think that's just a video card. It's going nuts. Oh, look at that. 44 frames a second. 33, 30. It's holding. It's holding steady. Ah, we got a little dip. 26. 31. 19. Oh. 20. 30. 28. 23. 22. 25. And everything's cooling off down there. Fans are slowing down. 40 frames a second. Incredible. Look at that huge Gatling gun. Jeez, it just mowed right through them all. Dang. Oh, that last guy's gone. Yep, he's gone. I hear some fans turning back on, but not too loud. Frame rate's still pretty decent. It hasn't dipped below 15 yet. It's been trying to keep it at 30s as much as it can. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this is the DirectX 9 benchmark. No, it's stressing it. This one's really killing it in. Those fans are flying. Yep, just checked. It's the video card. Damn. I almost forget what it's like having an older card. Considering I mostly use a 960, it's nice and quiet and really cool. I'm really good at cooling. That's a pretty cool effect. But yeah, no, I wasn't gonna stick my 960 in here because that's not gonna fit either. Ooh, wow, look at this one. Whoa, it's at 49. 50 frames a second. 53. What? 54. 35. This one has absolutely no problem with. Wow. Look at that thing. That's monstrous. That's a huge water dragon. That's awesome. What? Look at the size of that thing. That's crazy. He's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat the ship. I love how that guy was just nonchalant. Like, nope, you're not gonna get it. Just the level of nonchalantness, just astounding. That was a good test. That one, like, handled like a champ. Oh. I don't know what's going on here. But it looks really bad, and it's at 2 frames a second. Alright, well now that we know, it's good. Benchmark aborted. Not bad. Not bad at all. Demo. What's the demo? Let's run the demo thing. See what that does. Not really too sure. Oh, look at that. Future Mark Corporation. Those ships look like fish. Wow, it is like running this perfectly. Oh, it's that full thing of that first one. Nice. Alright, now it's starting to lag. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. Awesome. Well, there we have it. There we have it. Is it good? Surprisingly, yeah. Details. Let's get like full details. Yeah, see, it's 64-bit, but the Windows is only 32-bit installed. One processor core, 2 hyper-thread processors per core, 3.20 gigs. Cache level 1 is 16 kilobytes, level 2 is 2 megabytes, 8-way DirectX 9, 1 gig of local video memory on the video card. Nice cool stuff. More cool stuff. Alright. And memory, 1 gig of RAM, 600 megabytes free. Page file was 2 gigs. Not bad. 533 megahertz. It is PC DDR2. See? DDR2. But sucks being DDR2. I don't have any other DDR2. Not right now. So when I get more, I can put it in there. Go test just about everything. Alright, so with that said and done, is it any good? Like this segment suggests? Yes it is. It actually is a decent computer. It's got DDR2. It can handle the work of dual core. It's got a fast 3.2 gigahertz for an old processor. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast for a dual core. I know there's the newer processors, the newer Pentiums probably are just as fast now, but for something as old as this, it's good. DDR2 is good rather than the standard PC 3200 RAM, which sucked back in the day. And you just slap in a video card, and that just makes a hell of a difference. So the only thing I can honestly say is just more RAM, and get a riser card for better video cards. And then of course a 64-bit version of Windows. And then it is great. You'd be able to actually play some games on this. Not anything new, and not any AAA titles like we have nowadays, like Fallout 4, Ark, Survival Evolved, or anything like that. Obviously none of those would work. But older, like Tomb Raider, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, older Need for Speed, older stuff like that should definitely actually run on this desktop. You probably need to add more RAM into it, but once you do that, it's good. It's good to go. So would I say it's good? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a great find. Glad I did. So I'll probably put it together with more RAM and a better video card and a bigger hard drive with a 64-bit system, and I'll probably go ahead and either raffle it away, or if somebody wants to buy it, feel free to let me know how much you'll give me for it. But yeah, so that concludes this segment of Is It Any Good? Yes it is. We can confirm that it is great. It's a good computer. It's good for doing a lot of stuff, and it's good for gaming. We just need to update the system. So yeah, so that's it for today. Feel free to go ahead and hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel but you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe anyways. You know, it's free, it doesn't hurt, and it helps. But yeah, so be sure if you subscribe to hit that the little bell icon so you're notified when I upload videos, and check out my other videos on the channel, and I will see you guys later.